Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday afternoon and we're about to go and watch the new Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson. I'm very much looking forward to it. Liam Neeson, for a little bit of context as to why I'm looking forward to it. Liam Neeson is from my hometown. He actually was in my parents' class at school, believe it or not. And he threatened to kick the crap out of my dad when he was about 14 for being a little gobshite. My dad was being a gobshite and Liam threatened to beat him up. Liam's actually a really good boxer. He was in the local boxing club in Ballymena. So yeah, we're all a little bit proud of Liam from this town, little small Northern Irish town, and he came from a very working class background, and look where he is now. So a lot of time for Liam and his family. His mum was my dinner lady at school. Stayed humble her entire life, regardless of how successful her son was. So we are about to go watch Naked Gun and we shall let you know afterwards our thoughts. Okay, so we're out of Naked Gun. I said Fantastic Four trailer looked terrible and I was pleasantly surprised. That was the reverse. The trailer looked funny. I laughed twice the entire film. No, and I was all on for really looking forward to this one, really wanted to like it, thought the casting was excellent. I don't think there was anything wrong with Pamela Anderson or Liam Neeson. I think they did well with what they had. The jokes were terrible. Most of it didn't land for me at all. Darren laughed quite a bit more than I did, but I still think he probably didn't like it.
It started off absolutely beyond terrible, and I sat there thinking, oh please God, don't be like this all the way through. The first 4 or 5 gags I threw in were just horrendous, horrendously written, not acted, horrendously written. Like, what was that about? But then it started getting very Police Squad dry, just not
little bits and pieces maybe would have made you smirk a little bit. The only laugh I got, and I apologise if this is spoilery, I'm not gonna, you'll not really know unless you've seen it. It's, he eats a chili dog and he needs to go to the toilet and he's standing outside a toilet with a queue, and so desperate is he to get into the toilet that he shoots his gun in there a couple of times. That's the funniest thing in the whole film for me. And then when he was like, again in the car right after that incident, when he was like talking to himself about being breastfed till he was 13.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 bits of the film that I laughed at. That's the 2 laughs I got for the entirety of the movie. What?
Drunk?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
So disappointing. And like I say, there's nothing more that they could have done with the material. I think they did well with what they were given. The thing is, I don't remember. Now, movies like Naked Gun, Police Academy, Airplane, that sort of ilk of movies, I have never been a big fan of, I'm going to be honest. I found the original Naked Gun films to memory much funnier than that, but it's a very long time ago and your sense of humour does change over the years. I'm in the really unpopular viewpoint of not finding Airplane funny. Most people think that's one of the funniest movies out there. I've never found it remotely amusing. The Police Academy films, the only thing I remember liking is the guy with the voice.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Police Academy 1, when you're very young, was good, and then everything afterwards was just absolute
So
garbage.
it could well be, the reason I bring that up is it could well be it's just not my sense of humour. It's not, it just doesn't appeal to my sense of humour. I don't know. The shooting outside the toilet was funny. The comments in the car after that was funny. There's little like bits that'll cause you maybe to smirk here and there, but just, I think I've got very juvenile silly humour, but that's beyond, like walking into a room with cold cases above the door and it's a freezer room. That, you know, it's like, it's beyond. Yeah. I'm not a person that wants intelligent humour, don't get me wrong. I like stupid humour all day long, but there's a level by which we don't, you know, there's a level by which I could write and I can't write, and I'm not a funny person.
There's a whole section towards the end that just doesn't even fit with the tone of anything. It just went beyond the realms of any possibility whatsoever, which I'm not going to mention, but it's like, well, that's just pointless.
And then there's like a couple of cameos. It's like, what? Why are you here? What's going on?
They're probably fans of the original. The series is better than the films.
So for me, majorly disappointing. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 purely because I thought they did well with what they had. That whole section with the snowman was just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was pointless as well. Wasn't funny.
So no, very disappointed. I was pleasantly surprised by Fantastic Four yesterday, and I'm disappointed today. I was expecting to really enjoy that, but 2 out of 5, 4 out of 10.
I enjoyed it more than I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No, I enjoyed Know What You Did Last Summer more than that. What are you scoring out of 5?
2.5.
2.5. It's the rare thing that happens when Darren scores something higher than me. He's fussier than I am, so I think definitely you can take it. That's just not my kind of humour. No.
I think a lot of it was down to the fact I think they'd given that Seth MacFarlane too much rope to hang himself. Oh, you're a genius and you're hilarious, Seth. You can write anything, and no one's been to say, hang on, that's amusing, but this is shit. And no one's been there to say that. And there was some bits in it that was
It's
enjoyable.
just not for me. If they did any more, I wouldn't go see them. Because it's just not, I'm not the target audience. So it could well be you go see it and you really enjoy it. Did you like the Police Academy movies and Airplane and stuff like that?
Police Academy 1, but when that came out I was probably about 10.
Right.
After that they were all shite.
I'm trying to sort of like gauge whether it's just me or whether it just wasn't funny.
Airplane was alright when you're a kid, but when you watch it as an adult, I don't want to watch it again. My
sense of humour, I can give you 3 movies that are the funniest movies to me. The top one will always be See No Evil, Hear No Evil. The Mens Rea gag is my favourite. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and Borat, a more modern one. I find those 3 movies absolutely, I could cry laughing at all 3 of them. But that, no. So yeah, disappointing. We'll go home, have a bite to eat, and yeah. Thank you for watching. Let me know below if you've seen it, what you thought of it. Were you a fan of the original movies? Just no.
Cue the music.
I know what you do. Not going to film the end of the film. I'm took it on the night anyway. Overnight family still lives.